rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy...
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They face 2nd down and 7. Murray now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Tyron Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Complete to Cooper. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run straight ahead with Coro. He is in. Mike Coro. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his second touchdown of the year. Joshua Cardi comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. They'll go again with Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Murray looking to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left is Benson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now, Murray on the bootleg. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
McBride is the motion man. 3rd and 2. Now Murray. That is brought in at the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. Duvernay in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. This one caught at the 4. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They motion the slot man left. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They go play action with Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They run over center with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On the ground, it's Corum. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Down. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here's a handoff to Cora. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's the pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. Mayfield to the goal line and in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Murray. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On first and 10, Murray.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Austin brought in motion. Now Murray to throw on second down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. McBride is the motion man. First down throw for Murray. That is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
McBride is the motion man. To throw again is Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And no turnover here. Won the charge, able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34. On play action, Mayfield. He connects with Disley. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff to Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught by Puka. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
7. Second down, Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Murray. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercept. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. When that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now Murray on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Again, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. McBride is the motion man. Murray's going to throw again. That one is complete to McBride. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down is Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He finds Austin with the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. A gain of 24 through the air. It's an Arizona first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. Got his man at the 6. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Rams go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running forward is Cora. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now it's Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On third down, they go with Porter. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll go with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st down, it's Murray. Duvernay with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
To throw again is Murray. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Murray. That one, take it in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point attempt, still to come. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with Cora. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll run it with Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.